Well, this morning we are learning about a growing crisis of people in need across Northeast Ohio. The Shepherd's House of Portage County says they are seeing a significant rise in the number of people seeking emergency shelter. For a look at the problem and what you can do to help, we're going to send things over to Studio B. Danita is with us this morning. Hi, Danita.
Hi, Dave. Thank you so much. The Shepherd's House of Portage County is a nonprofit that provides shelter, meal, and support services for those experiencing homelessness. And Anne-Marie Noble is the executive director of the Shepherd's House. She's with me this morning. I know firsthand the great work that you do. But when you contacted me and said, hey, the shutdown is here, a lot of people are focusing on the food pantries. What about the shelters? You're seeing a problem. What's happening?
Well, we're seeing an increase, about a 50% increase of folks contacting us needing sheltering. You know, the little bit of money that they had left went towards, am I going to feed my kids or am I going to pay my rent? Of course they're going to pay feed their children. So we're seeing more and more evictions that are coming up. There's a misconception about homeless individuals. They don't want a handout. They're looking for a hand up. They don't know where to begin. They're in crisis, they're hurting, and they need to know how they can get back on their feet, and that's what we're all about.
So give me some details of what Shepherd's House does for these people.
Okay, we are a great resource center. We know we're not the experts in everything, so we work hand in hand with different agencies in Portage County, such as Mental Health, Coleman, and also Town Hall 2. So we get them on their feet. We provide those resources for them.
What would you say? You talked about the increase. How much are we talking here after the government shut down? What are you saying? How much of an increase did you see?
I would say we're looking at a 50% increase.
Wow.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
Our phones are ringing off the hook.
Wow.
And there's not enough affordable housing. And if someone has a eviction on their record, landlords don't want to rent to them because they're afraid they're not going to get their money.
Wow. All right, so Anne-Marie, you are here. And as I said, I know firsthand, I emceed your wonderful fundraising gala. And I got to hear some of the stories of the people that have come through Shepherd's House and their lives have been turned around. What can people do to help you in this situation, to help those in need right now?
Well, right now, funding is a big issue for us. You know, the utilities have gone skyrocket. So to keep our doors open, we really could use additional funding because we don't take any government funding. We rely on the community, and the community has been wonderful in supporting the food pantries, but then what's happening to us as well.
Yeah, yeah. And how could they get that funding to you? Like if someone's watching right now and they say, hey, I want to donate $50 or $100, how would they be able to do that?
Well, they can go to our website, which is www.shepherds, and click on the donate button.
And it will get to you.
Yes, it will.
Well, Anne-Marie, you have been doing a great work for quite some time, I know for sure.
I've been around.
Yes, but you've been doing the work. You've been doing the work. Can you tell us before we go just about the work and what it means to you and those who volunteer to help you?
Well, I think the most meaningful is when you see success. We had a gentleman that became homeless. His wife had passed away and he had some other things happen in his life. And now he works for Portage County. He has his own apartment. He has a vehicle. So those are the success stories that drive myself and my staff.
Yeah, and that's what makes it all worthwhile because you see the change that you're making, really transforming people's lives. Well, I thank you for bringing this issue to our attention, and hopefully now as you as viewers, you know that there is a need not just for the food pantries, but shelters as well, and hopefully you will do your part to give that website. Is it Shepherd-House?
Shepherds-house.net.
Shepherd-house.net. Give what you can. Every bit helps. Dave, back to you.
It certainly does. All right, Danita, thank you very much.